Hello everyone and welcome here. In this tutorial, you will get to know that how intercompany transaction solution designed by Setu Consulting Services Private Limited helps to manage the operations smoothly for replenishing stock between the warehouses and companies. While one business possesses multiple companies and warehouses, there may arise situation where one warehouse is being out of stock and another one being overstocked. In both cases, loss in profit is for sure. The one being out of stock will lose sales, while huge cash will be put on hold from the one being overstocked. So, replenishing stock to maintain optimum inventory between the warehouses rather than placing purchase order every time is must. And so, there also arises need to possess an automated process that manages records of all transactions between the companies and warehouses in an automated way. Intercompany transaction solution designed by Setu Consulting Services facilitates with all these automated functionalities. Not only this, it also helps you to prioritize the companies and warehouses from where the stock should be replenished first. So let us switch to this solution in Odoo to see all these functionalities provided.
So here I am on dashboard of Odoo, and as discussed that this solution, that is intercompany transaction, will help you to manage inventories in your warehouses. So for that, let me switch to inventory of Odoo. Well, if this solution, that is intercompany transaction, is installed in your system, then it will appear over here as menu in inventory of Odoo. So in this tutorial, let us first see that how the stock can be replenished between warehouses that belong to same company. So for that, let me switch to inter-warehouse transfer, where this functionality in this intercompany transaction will help you to manually transfer stock between warehouses that belong to same companies. So I'm switching to inter-warehouse transfer. Here appears the list of all the inter-warehouse transfers that are already operated, where details like which is the requester warehouse, which is the fulfiller warehouse, what is the state of this inter-warehouse transfer, on which date was it operated, all such details will appear here. Well, requester warehouse is the warehouse which is actually facing out of stock situation and will generate the request for inter-warehouse transfer. Fulfiller warehouse is the one which will fulfill the request generated by this requester warehouse. So let me just create a new record of this inter-warehouse transfer and see that how this functionality works. So as an example, let me select over here Setu trading warehouse as a requester warehouse and central warehouse as fulfiller warehouse. Let me select administrator as intercompany user and then let me select product over here. So I'm selecting product. As an example, let me select 15 watt LED with 10 quantities. So what this will do, this will replenish 15 watt LED with 10 quantities from the central warehouse to Setu trading warehouse once I validate this inter-warehouse transfer. Well, I'll explain about this direct transfer to destination without transit location later on in this tutorial. But here the question arises that what stock or what quantity of this product is available in these warehouses. So to see that, let me switch to products. So I'm switching to inventory again and then to products under products menu and selecting this 15 watt LED, switching to on hand quantities. You can see over here that total 500 quantities is available in this central warehouse, but it is not available in this Setu trading warehouse. So if I switch back to inter-warehouse transfer again, let me save this data and validate this transfer. So once I validate this transfer, you can see that two pickings are generated. Well, this product that is 15 watt LED with 10 quantities should be picked from this central warehouse and it should be transferred to this Setu trading warehouse. So next I need to validate these pickings. If I would have selected this option that is direct transfer to destination without transit location, then these pickings would be validated automatically. But as I had not selected over here this option, so I need to validate these pickings. So I'm switching to pickings. So you can see over here that the stock that is 15 watt LED is ready to be picked from this central warehouse. So let me validate this picking first. So I'm validating this picking. That means the stock should be picked from central warehouse. If I switch back to transfers again, then you can see that this picking is in done state. So next I need to validate this picking, which will replenish stock to Setu trading warehouse now. So I'm validating it. Okay, let me validate this product. Sorry, this picking. If I switch back to transfers again, then both these pickings are in done state. If I switch back to inter warehouse transfer again, then now you can say that this product, that is 15 watt LED with 10 quantities, is replenished from central warehouse to Setu trading warehouse. If I switch back to inter warehouse transfer, then you can see over here the record that I had already operated. It is now in done state. So if I switch back to products again and refresh this page, then you can see that this product, that is 15 watt LED, is replenished from central warehouse to trading warehouse with 10 quantities. Previously there were 500 quantities, but now there are only 490 quantities available in central warehouse. Well, this was about manually replenishing stock between the warehouses. That means validating this inter warehouse transfers manually. But there may arise some situation where you want that this functionality, that is inter-warehouse transfer, should be operated in automated way directly from sale order. Say for example, any customer comes at your store to purchase the product, and at that time you come to know that you are facing out of stock situation for any of the product and for any of the warehouse. At that time, you may not wish to lose that sales, and you want that stock should be replenished from another warehouse belonging to same company in automated way. So for that, you need to create inter warehouse channel first. So next, let us understand that what this inter warehouse channel functionality works. So let me switch to inter warehouse channel. Here appears the list of all the inter warehouse channels that are already created, where details like which is the requester warehouse, which is the fulfiller warehouse, what is the name of this inter warehouse channel, what is the priority, should I directly transfer to destination without transit location, what is it available that auto validate inter warehouse transfer record in automated way directly from sales order. All such details will appear here. Let me just create a new inter warehouse channel. So say for example, as an requester warehouse, now I am selecting central warehouse and Setu Trading as fulfiller warehouse. Both these warehouses belong to Setu Trading company. You can see that as these both warehouses belong to same company, so the stock will be replenished between warehouses that belong to same company with this functionality. So let me name this as, okay, trading to central warehouse, and I'm giving it as priority 1. Let me select administrator as intercompany user. Well, it takes 1 day to reach products from the Setu trading warehouse to central warehouse. And let me now direct transfer to destination without transit location and auto validate inter warehouse transfer record. Let me select both these options and save this data. If I switch back to inter warehouse channel again, you can see that the details will appear here. For the channel that I already created, that is trading to central. Let me create another channel also. Say for example, now this is from north to central. Well, requester warehouse I'm keeping same, that is central warehouse. But now the stock should be replenished from say to north warehouse. Again, both this warehouse will belong to same company, because in this tutorial we are understanding that how the stock can be replenished between warehouses that belong to same company. So for that, inter warehouse transfer will replenish the stock, and inter warehouse channel functionality will help you to create the channel that when any warehouse will face out of stock, at that time the stock should be replenished from which warehouse in automated way. So continuing with inter-warehouse channel, now for this channel, let me give priority 2. And again, let me select administrator as an intercompany user. Well, it takes 2 days for stock to reach from the Setu North warehouse to central warehouse. Let me again select both these options and save this record. If I switch back to inter-warehouse channel, then you can see that again the channel that I created will appear over here. So let us understand this functionality of priority. Well, you can see that in this requester warehouse, when central warehouse will face a out of stock situation, at that time, first the stock will be checked for from this Setu trading warehouse, as I have given it as priority 1. If the stock is not available in Setu trading warehouse, then that stock will be replenished from Setu North warehouse, because to that warehouse I have given priority 2. So likewise, you can create inter-warehouse channel and give priority that in what channel should the stock be replenished from which warehouse first, and then from which warehouse if it is not available from first warehouse. So this is how the inter-warehouse channel can be created. So next, let me switch to cells and show you that how now this inter-warehouse transfer can be operated directly from cells of Odoo if this intercompany transaction is installed in your system. So I'm switching next to cells of Odoo, and let me create a new cell order. So as an example, I'm selecting Birju Mori as a customer, and let me add product over here. Now as an example, I will select DVD drive with 10 quantities. So this says that Birju Mori customer has came to purchase this DVD drive product with 10 quantities. If I switch to other info and see, then this sell order will be made from central warehouse, which belongs to Setu Trading Company. But you can see over here that it is at present not available in this central warehouse. So if this solution, that is intercompany transaction, is not installed in your system, then you won't be able to replenish this product DVD drive from another warehouse, either of same company or different company, and you will have to lose sales from this Birju Mori customer. But as I've installed this system, that is inter-warehouse transaction in my system, so you can see over here that inter-warehouse channel is activated. Well, this inter-warehouse channel will allow me to replenish stock from the warehouse that belongs to the same company, that is Setu Trading. In next tutorial, it is explained that how stock can be replenished from warehouse that belongs to different company. But what is how actually here this inter-warehouse channel is activated? For that, let me switch to this settings of Setu Trading Company. As said that this solution, that is ICT intercompany transaction, is installed, so this intercompany functionality will be activated over here. Let me switch to intercompany functionality or tab. So you can see over here that I have selected as in stock replenishment source, I have selected this option, that is replenish stock from another warehouse of the same company. So if I have selected this option, then stock will be replenished from warehouse which belongs to same company. If I would have selected this option, that is replenish stock from another company's warehouse, then this will generate intercompany transfer. That means the stock will be replenished from warehouse now belonging to different company. And in that, to create inter-warehouse transfer, various other functionalities are available. Let me discuss it one by one. See, I have selected over here manually. Let me select inter-warehouse channel in cell order. So because of that reason, I am able to select inter-warehouse channel here. If I switch back to settings again of this company and intercompany tab, then if this option was selected, that is first use the available stock and then create inter-warehouse transfer for remaining, what this will do, this will first actually create sell order for the products that is already available in this warehouse, in the current warehouse, and then for the remaining out of stock products it will replenish it from another warehouse. This option, that is when any single product is out of stock in the requester warehouse, that means, say for example, Biju Mori customer came to purchase total 5 products, and out of those 5, if any single product is also not available, then also inter warehouse transfer functionality will be activated. If this option is selected, that is when all products are out of stock in requester warehouse, at that time If all 5 products are out of stock, then only inter-warehouse transfer will be operated. If this option, that is always replenish stock, is selected, then no matter whether the stock is available in central warehouse or not, always inter-warehouse transfer will be operated when any customer comes to purchase the product. Well, there may arise situation that you are not keeping stock at present in the current warehouse, but whenever any customer comes to purchase, at that time you generate this inter-warehouse transfers. Well, this depends completely on user's choice. So let me just select this only, that is as an example, let me just select this inter warehouse channel manually in sell order. So I'm switching back to this sell order again, and now I'm selecting inter warehouse channel over here from the one which I have already generated at present in this tutorial. If you remember, I had created these 2 channels, that is trading to central and node to central. So let me select this trading to central first as an inter warehouse channel. Let me save this data. So you can see over here that inter warehouse transfer option is activated. This is because ICT is installed in my system. So next, let me generate inter warehouse transfer. Let me switch to products again and see that what quantity of DVD is available in both the warehouses. So if I switch to products again and then to DVD drive and to on-hand quantities, you can see that in Setu Trading Warehouse total 980 quantities is available, but it is not available in Central Warehouse. So let me switch to Central Sell Order again. And as I had validated inter warehouse transfer, so you can see that inter warehouse transfer is generated. You can see over here inter warehouse transfer is generated by itself. And if I switch back again to intercompany transaction solution and inter-warehouse channel, I had selected this channel, that is trading to central. When central warehouse is as a requester warehouse and fulfiller will be set to trading warehouse, and I have selected over here option that is auto validate inter warehouse transfer record. So if I switch back to sell order again, this is here I'm back on this sell order again, and then switching to inter warehouse transfer and switching to this inter warehouse transfer that is already operated, you can see that there is no need to validate this inter warehouse transfer. It got validated automatically. Only one picking will be generated. Let me switch to inter warehouse channel again. See, direct transfer to destination without transit location is activated in this channel, that is trading to central. So let me switch to sell order again. So only one picking will be generated. Let me validate this picking. If I validate this picking, okay, all quantities in done state. Switching back to inter warehouse transaction, you can see that this inter warehouse transaction is in done state. If I switch back to sell order again, let me switch to products again. If I switch to products and to DVD drive and to on-hand quantities, then you can see that now total 10 quantities got replenished from the Setu trading warehouse to this central warehouse. If I switch back to sell order again and confirm this order, delivery, and then validate this delivery order, okay, all 10 quantities in done state. Switching back to sell order again. So now this product, that is DVD drive with 10 quantities, is replenished to this central warehouse from Setu trading warehouse and sold to this Birju Mori customer. And you will not lose sales of this Birju Mori customer as intercompany transaction solution is installed in your system, and you can see that this inter warehouse transfer was validated automatically. So this is how inter warehouse transfer will be operated in automated way directly from sales order. Well, This was about replenishing stock between warehouses that belong to same company. Now to see that, let me switch to inventory again and intercompany transaction. So now to see that how the stock can be replenished between warehouses which belong to different company. So for that, you need to see this intercompany transfer functionality for manual operations, and for automated operations you need to create intercompany channel. Well, this functionalities, that is intercompany transfer, reverse transfer, auto workflow and intercompany channel, is explained in next tutorial. So for that, switch to next tutorial.
So thank you for listening till now, and for any queries you can contact us through details mentioned in the description below.